be showing you guys how to recreate this look right here. This is my first makeup tutorial on the channel, so please leave me feedback below on what you think, what other looks you guys would be interested in seeing, and if you haven't already, please give me a subscribe. This is a very new thing for me, and I'd love your support. Yeah, let's get on with it. So I've already got my moisturizer and lip balm on, and I'm starting with NARS All Day Luminous Foundation, and I'm in the shade Stromboli. I love this foundation because it is very lightweight, so I only need one layer for my whole face, and it does stay on all day, even though here I'm not even using any primer with it. I do get some fade out like around my nose, but that's to be expected, especially if I'm like blowing my nose and stuff. And then I have the NARS Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Custard, and I'm just dotting that under my eyes. And I'm actually going to go ahead and just pat that in with my fingers. If you have a beauty blender, you might want to use that here. You can do that, but I just decided to use my fingers for this time around. And then I just kind of lightly go over it with my brush to make sure that everything is like blended with my foundation, and that everything is kind of seamless. And then I'm using this Rimmel eyebrow pencil in the shade Hazel, and I like to keep my eyebrows pretty light. I don't like dark brows, but I do like natural looking brows, so I'm just filling in the gaps in my eyebrows right now. I'm not really doing any hardcore shaping, just to make sure that, you know, there aren't any like blank spots and stuff like that, and that they look like sisters and not twins. And also, every time I put up a product on the screen, it's super blurry. Like that teeny tiny black eyeliner I got from Avon. I'm actually using that to tightline my eyes. I love tightlining when I'm trying to do natural makeup because it's not harsh. And when you tightline the top, you automatically kind of transfer some of the product in the bottom, which is great. And then I'm also going over my lash line just halfway through from the outside with the same black pencil. And this doesn't have to be perfect because we're actually going to go over it with a brush shortly. But the whole point is just having a little bit of black in there so that we can work with it and not have to use any shadow. So this is a liner brush that I'm using to smudge it out and also extend it a little bit to help us with our cat eye that we're going to be doing. And you're actually going to get some of that product on your bottom lash line as well. So while you've got some of the product, I use that to smudge the bottom of my lash line too, so that there's a little bit of definition there, but not harsh enough to look like, you know, you've added extra product. The key here really is to just using that liner that we use both in the tight line and our lash line as the definition. And we're going to go over it with a liquid liner, and I'm using this one from Almay. They sent this to me over the holidays, and I actually really like it. It's a felt tip liner. It's got a really fine point, and it's just like using a pen over your eyes. So I think it's really easy, and I've really been enjoying using it. They've got a few different shades, but black is really what I reach for. Mascara. I'm currently using Covergirl's Full Lash in Bloom. I don't currently have a favorite. I just kind of reach for whatever is lying around. And this is it right now. And I'm using it in the shade Black. And I do this for about 3-ish layers of mascara. And next up we have blush, and Rockateur by Benefit is one of my favorites. As you can see, I am almost done. I just love it so much because it's got this really nice fresh look. It's like a natural peachy golden tone. It gives you that look like you've been dancing all night, and it's just so nice and natural, and I reach for this almost every day. I love it. As for highlight, we don't want to get too crazy, so I'm using these two shades from this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, and I'm mixing them together to just dust it right over my cheeks where the blush is.
and just I would say use these strategically depending on your face shape. For me, I want to accentuate my cheeks and help the light give me that glow, but not too much. As for my lips, I'm using NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Natural. I love this because it's a nice nudie dusty pink and it's super shiny, and I love having actually shiny glossy lips when I'm wearing natural makeup. And then I am going in with my Uemura eyelash curler to curl my lashes. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I like to wait until my mascara is dry or almost dry just to help myself with setting it up. And lastly, I'm going in with the middle shade from the same Hourglass palette in the inner corners of my eyes. Again, this isn't like a super crazy shiny product, it's just to help with a little bit of gleam and a little bit of glow. And don't forget to use a Q-tip to clean up any messes around your eye. I've got some transfer on my lid here, so I'm just going ahead and cleaning that up. And because we don't have any shadow, I don't have to reapply anything on top of that. I just got to make sure it is nice and clean, and we are done. I hope you guys like this video. I totally forgot to film an outro, so this is it. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.